Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this kind of liquid illuminator focused video. I've been using liquid illuminators a lot in my videos recently, and a lot of you have asked me about them and that you don't know how to use them or what shades to get. So I thought I would do a whole video dedicated to my favourite ones currently, which are the iconic London ones, which look like this. These are freaking bomb. They first of all came out with one colour, and then they recently added, well, not that recently, but fairly recently, added 2 additional colours. And I mean, you guys would have seen that I've used the bronze one like non-stop. I'm literally obsessed with it. I want like a bottle like this big. I've still got loads left, but because obviously you don't need a lot of it, but I feel like I am going to run out of it, so I want to purchase a new one so I don't run out of it. But I would love it if it just came in a big bottle and I could just like put it all over my body. So I wanted to go for like a super natural look because I did want to keep this video focused on this particular topic. But this to me is like, I cannot wait to wear this look on holiday. This to me is like the ultimate holiday makeup look for me personally. But I have left it open, obviously, if you wanted to wear a winged liner, if you wanted to wear lashes, anything like that, then obviously you can you can add glam to it. This is just more my kind of thing. I don't really wear like lashes and liner and stuff like that at all, unless I'm going on like a big night out, it's like a really special occasion or something. I much prefer more of like a natural glam sun-kissed look. So you guys know that already if you've watched my channel for a while. But if you want to see how to get this makeup look and learn a bit more about how to use liquid illuminators and all the different ways you can use them, because there's a lot, then just keep watching. Okay, so to start with, I just wanted to show you the 3 shades of illuminators that they have. So starting off with the original shade. This one is definitely like a champagne gold colour. So it's got a really nice golden like champagne undertone to it. I'd say this one is the most universal and will be suitable for most skin tones, for different, like you could use it different ways for all skin tones. So I'd say if you're not sure which one to get, this is probably the safest option that's going to work for you. You can see here it's like they are literally like liquid metals. They're insane. Like look how pigmented these are. Like it's crazy. This, by the way, is a natural light. This is no ring light. This is natural lighting. Moving on to Shine, this one is a pink based undertone, like it's definitely got like that pink undertone to it. It's definitely the lightest and brightest, so it'll be perfect for a more like a fairer skin tone, although it could be used for most skin tones, but definitely if you're on the fairer side, this one is the one for you. It's beautiful and it's definitely that kind of, whoa, I can see your highlight from the sky, you know? It's like crazy blinding. Like look at it. This again is in natural light, like literally there's just a window and that's what it is. Then lastly, my personal favorite, this one is Glow. This one is more of a bronzy, like almost coppery terracotta kind of shade, and it's beautiful. This one I personally like. Obviously my skin tone is kind of medium-ish, like kind of golden medium. But this one would work really well for deep skin tones as well, because obviously you could use it as a highlight on deeper skin tones. It would look absolutely beautiful. It is just such a beautiful colour. I absolutely love this shade. So then just swatching it here, you can see again in natural light, it is crazy. I honestly, this shade, this is like my shade, you know, like this is the kind of shades that I live for. Like in every sense, in eyeshadow, in bronzer, like I just love this shade. It's beautiful. Here you can just see the shades compared to each other. So in the middle we have Glow, then we have the original to the left, and then we have here Shine to the right, just so you can see the difference in tones as they're splattered across my marble board. This was really fun to film. And then here just swatching them next to each other, so you've got Shine, original, and then Glow. And again, this is natural lighting here as well. All of that section was all natural lighting, by the way, with no flash or any fancy lighting or anything like that. I just wanted to show you them in their true form. Moving on to my actual face, this is my bare face, lovely jubbly. We are going to be starting off by taking the original, so this is the original champagne shade, and I'm just going to be dotting this on the high points of my face, just using the pipette that it comes with. Obviously if you're a makeup artist, don't use the pipette, but for me, like, I'm not a makeup artist that does other people, so it's fine. And I'm just using a damp beauty blender to blend this into my face, just so it gives our natural skin a nice glowy finish. Then I'm going to go over the top with my foundation, which I'm going to be using the iconic pigment stick. And I'm just going to draw lines on my face. You can go right over the highlighting areas we just did. It's just going to help shine through. This foundation is more on the matte side. And I'm just going to blend it out using one of the Evo brushes. But I am going to be putting some Farsali Rose Gold Elixir Oil on the brush just to help it blend. And also just keep that luminosity to the skin. It just makes it super easy to work with. You could, however, choose to apply some of the illuminator to the brush instead and use that to kind of mix into your foundation. I have done that sometimes with the glow and it does work really, really well. So you could do that option as well. Then I'm going to just be concealing, as always, with, this is actually my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but I recently went down a shade. So instead of custard, this is now ginger. Because personally, I'm kind of a little bit over the super highlighted under eye. Obviously, we still want our under eyes to be like bright and like not see any dark circles and stuff, but I just wanted it to be a little bit more natural. And I find at the moment all my concealers were a bit too light for me. So this one works really, really nicely. Like, I really liked this shade a lot. And I'm just using my damp beauty blender again, just to blend this all out. Once I've done that, I'm going into my favourite one, which is Glow, which is the bronzy shade, and I'm going to be taking that first of all on the Pro Evo brush from Iconic. I love this brush, it's so freaking good for contouring, and I'm applying drops to the brush. You can see 4 drops, and then I'm just going to pat that on my hand first of all, because this stuff is so pigmented. Why do I always say pigmented? That's not a word. It's so pigmented. So I'm just using that to kind of contour but more bronze up the face, because obviously this is a liquid illuminator, it is glowy, so obviously you don't usually contour with a glowy product, but to me this just works a dream. It just makes your face look so like healthy and glowy and like you've been on holiday, like a really nice glow to your skin. So I'm using that brush first of all just to apply it and blend it out, and then I'm going back in with my damp beauty blender and I'm just patting it all in just so everything blends together really nicely. Going back in then to the original shade, I'm patting over those areas we already applied this underneath the foundation just to enhance it a little bit more and just give you that really nice wet skin looking finish. And then finally, I'm taking the shade Shine, and I'm taking this on the pointy side of the beauty blender to just pat on the very high points of my face, just to give you that extra, you know, just be extra. And then look, like my face just looks so glowy, right? But really natural. Then I'm taking the Iconic powder contour kit, and I'm taking the banana shade just to really lightly set underneath my eyes and anywhere that gets overly oily, so literally just underneath my eyes and a little bit in my T-zone as well. But I really didn't want to set and use too many powders on this, so I went in with the contour shades, these two here, on a fairly big brush, and I just really lightly dusted underneath the contour, you know, the very contour line, just to kind of set that area there, but also just slightly deepen it up and mattify it. But really lightly, like I'm hardly using any of this at all, just to lightly set it. I really didn't want to go over the highlighter with any other highlighter, like a powder highlighter, because I really wanted you to see these products in their true form, because I know sometimes people use these, but then they just apply a highlighter over the top, and even though, yeah, like totally do that, because it's totally extra to do that, but I wanted just to show you what they're like on their own, rather than you seeing them with highlighter, and then, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I took that same contour shade and I went in my crease, and then I did this different thing which I've never done before, which is where I contoured with this bronze shade in this inner part of my like nose and eyebrow, you know. The reason I did this is because, you know, the new launch of the Kim Kardashian West and Kylie Jenner liquid lip, cream liquid lip, in that picture, like the campaign pictures for that, Kim had this like really bronzy contour in that kind of inner nose eyebrow area, and I really liked it, so I thought I would try it, and I absolutely love how it looks. It's super bronzy, but I do blend it out, by the way. I don't just leave it with these like bronzy stripes, I do blend it out from there, but I really liked it. I think I'm going to do that all the time now. So I just went ahead and applied that on my lower lash line as well. And then I go back into Glow. Oh my god, you guys are going to die when you see this. So I applied a drop to the back of my hand, and then I took my ring finger and I patted this on as eyeshadow. Oh my goodness. Look how amazing that is. Is that not just the... Oh my god, this is the first time I tried this and it looks freaking amazing. But then I was like, oh, I'm worried it's going to crease or smudge or like something. I wore it all day and it was totally fine. And how beautiful is that colour? And how easy was that eyeshadow look? Like, for holiday, this is just perfect. I did go in with the original and apply it to the inner corner of my eye as well, just to give it that extra pop in the inner corner and that extra nice highlight as well. But I didn't even go over that lid colour, like I just left it. Like, look, I'm freaking loving this. Then I just filled in my eyebrows off camera, but I did use the Anastasia Dip Brow in medium brown on the number 12 brush. I haven't used Dip Brow in ages, so I thought I'd just try it today. So I just did them off camera, and then I applied some mascara. This is the Too Faced Best in Sex mascara, just to coat my lashes. As I said in the intro, you could totally wear false lashes with this. You could add a winged liner. You could even enhance the eyes, like go darker in the eyes. I just wanted this look to be super simple, natural, but super glowy and fresh. So once you've done that, I'm just going to set my eyebrows with my Ready Set Brow from Benefit. This is just my favourite brow gel at the moment. I actually really liked how my brows came out this day. They were like nice and fluffy at the front. I'm currently trying to grow my eyebrows. So I do progresses on my Snapchat, by the way. So if you want to see them, my progress of my eyebrow growing is on there. Then for lips, I decided to go with a matte lip. So this is the Galactic Sarah Stage collab in the shade Jamesy. I just thought a matte lip would be better because everything else is so glowy and illuminating. I thought it would make a bit more of like a contrast. But to be honest, you could totally just wear like a lip balm. Like, that would look really nice as well. If you want to wear a gloss, like whatever floats your boat. I just decided to go with a matte lip for this look. So I applied that. It's a beautiful colour. It went really well with the Glow Illuminator. Then I decided to be extra and add some highlights to my collarbone and shoulder, seeing as I was wearing it off the shoulder top. So I mixed together the Glow and the original, and I just patted that in with my damp beauty blender onto my shoulder and also my collarbone, and it just gives this really nice subtle glow to your skin, which is like, you know, if you're like wearing it off the shoulder top and every now and then it would just pop and you would see it and people are like, oh damn girl, your shoulder is glowing. So yeah, I really like this. But once you've done that, this is the finished look. Okay, so this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you liked it. I absolutely love how this makeup came out. Like, I'm freaking obsessed with it so much. I will leave the links to the liquid illuminators in the description bar, as well as all the other products I've used. Sometimes you guys don't realise that I do put everything I use in the description box. So if there's anything at all that I've used in the video, including like necklaces and jewellery and everything like that, everything I can find online, I will always leave in the description box. But that is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!